Hi guys, and welcome to part 2 of the Origins of the Slamboree.
Sure.
Yeah, close enough, yeah. So in this one we're talking about preferred styles, personal preferences, stuff like that.
Types, sort of stuff.
If you haven't watched the first part, maybe go do that first, because you'll get some knowledge from that, and then you'll come here with that knowledge, and this knowledge will all blend into one.
Yeah, we're just going to repeat ourselves from the first one.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So maybe, watch them with whichever order you like, as long as you watch all 3 of them, maybe.
Yeah, there is going to be a third one after this.
So, where would you like to start?
Well, it's just personal preferences. Oh, no, it's not personal preferences. It's styles. Preferred styles.
Oh my god, yes. So, I'm ready.
So, the way we look at it is, you've got the, how do I put it? It's like, you've got the high-flying thing, the more standard ground-based wrestling type things. What we're talking about is kind of the way specific people wrestle.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So, before we get to the stuff that we prefer, we'll get one big thing out of the way.
Yeah.
William Regal.
Oh, God.
Right. Daniel Bryan, not Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
JBL.
Sure, yeah.
Those styles can get in the bin.
I do not like, to a point, technical wrestling. Not always.
Slow.
There's, slow
technical wrestling.
Mat-based work.
If you're spending a good 5 minutes in a headlock, I'm going to clock out.
Yeah. Bret Hart. Not for me. Not for me personally.
That's sacrilege.
I didn't see enough of him, in fairness.
To be fair, yeah, but whatever I've seen of Bret, it's just a bit like, this looks like it's a struggle.
Yeah, I've never been a particular fan of submission finishes.
Yeah.
Like, there's obviously times where it works.
Yeah, of course.
Heel passing out a babyface works well. Yeah. But yeah, never been a fan.
Yeah. So, when it comes to your preferred styles,
yes,
it's not a case of naming the style. It's more like the people of which you enjoy to watch.
Yeah, yeah.
And not just like, oh, this is your favourite wrestler. Mm-hmm. It's the ones where you're like, I enjoy watching this person because of this or whatever.
So, I would say I've got 2 names. I've got, first of all, 2 names for this part.
Okay.
Seth Rollins and Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
They blend nearly everything. Yeah. So they can do a bit of everything. So those guys are the guys I really like. Every time I watch it, because I haven't watched much of Shawn Michaels, but every time I watch a Shawn Michaels match, I'm like, this is so good. And the interesting thing about Shawn Michaels is he doesn't have many big moves. I was saying this to you.
Yeah.
He has like sweet chin music and the elbow drop, and then the rest is just like, a few dives. He does a lot of chops. He loves a chop.
Yeah.
Whereas Seth Rollins is kind of opposite. He has lots of big moves that he does. But yeah, I think those two are sort of great all-rounders and blend sort of bits of high-flying, striking. Not as much submission stuff, but I've already spoken. I don't like that anyway.
Yeah, true.
I like, for slightly more high-flying, but still a mix, I like AJ Styles very much.
Yeah.
And then, I like bigger guys. Like, I like some of Brock Lesnar's stuff.
Yeah.
Like, his matches with smaller guys specifically work really well.
Okay, so he can throw people around.
Yeah. But then the smaller guys get a bit of offense, and he has been known to sell well, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he's a good seller. Yeah. You were talking about how Dolph Ziggler is someone.
Yeah, Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler in the Miz.
So Dolph Ziggler's like the best seller there is.
By far.
Like, Dolph Ziggler's unbelievable at making something look like it's killed him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also really like his moveset. Like the zigzag and the super kick. When he does the super kick into the zigzag, that's so cool.
Yeah, no, I agree.
The Miz, not as much like in-ring stuff, in fairness.
His
is more like how incredibly good he is at being a heel, but not being like too like cringe or like saying like he doesn't do a lot of, he does some cheap heat, but not like always cheap heat.
Yeah, so it's character based. Yeah.
Some heels, all they do is go, well, this city smells and their sports team sucks, and you're like, this is fine, but like, it's not great. It's very boring.
Yeah, especially it's like in the UK where we don't understand the sport references.
Yeah, most of the time sports references I ain't got a clue.
So it's just like, okay, like whatever you want, sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So yeah, there's some good guys.
Yeah.
I've never been too much into the powerhouses. But I think Braun Strowman was probably like one of the best powerhouses, I would say.
Yeah, because he could incorporate different styles into being a powerhouse. Yeah, he wasn't just big because he's big.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You can talk for a second.
Well,
What are your preferred wrestlers?
So of course, like for me, this whole state of like John Cena can't wrestle is absolute bullshit to me.
I agree,
because I mean we've recently done a and it should be out. This might be out before or after. I actually don't know.
Okay.
But we've been watching like good pure wrestling back, and pretty much it's like John Cena's got through to like the higher places of this tournament because he's just how good he is in the ring. As well as that, you've got like Ewan said, you've got these Seth Rollinses, but also like guys like Ilya Dragunov cannot have like terrible matches. Gunther, someone who is absolutely fantastic in the ring. But also like lower guys, like high flyers. So you've got guys like Rob Van Dam, I feel like could not have a bad match in my opinion. Or it's very hard for him to have a bad match. But over like CM Punk, another person who, I pretty much am a big fan also. I've got like kind of personal bias towards him. But yeah, for me, it's just absolutely fantastic in the ring. Going into AEW, for AEW, they've got a bunch of people who have just consistently great matches. Guys like MJF. Taken away from like people, stuff that people are the like, I don't know how to put it. It's like guys like Nick Nemeth have recently said how how he can't back things up in the ring is absolute bollocks in my opinion. MJF has like never met a match that isn't great. Will Ospreay, in my opinion, is the best wrestler in the world right now. I know he has come back from injury fairly recently, but no, he's been put on absolutely fantastic matches just for years and years now. Recently in AEW, they've not introduced Bandido, but like he has really come to stardom in AEW as putting on absolutely fantastic matches. So it's like all those styles put into one, or like not even put into one, but it's just like all these styles that are like people who can't have bad matches. Also, the like styles I prefer, like my most preferred style is violence and extreme styles. So one of my favourite wrestlers of all time, Mick Foley. Absolutely love probably most of his matches. And like I haven't even gone into some of his older stuff in like Japan or in WCW, just his WWE stuff. I think it's absolutely fantastic. And then also guys like Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley's probably my favourite AEW guys overall, just of how great he is. Hangman Page in Texas Death is absolutely fantastic. And I am trying to fill the air while you take a call. That's why I've been talking so bloody much. But yeah, no, for me it's probably like styles wise, Mick Foley's my favourite as far as like violence goes. Will Ospreay, Seth Rollins, John Cena probably my favourite from like a non-violence perspective. So, but then the violent stuff is not really for everybody.
No, it's not. No.
So like you're not a big one when it comes to violence.
I like cool spots. Who doesn't like a cool spot? But yeah, it can go over the line for sure. New Jack, people like that. I don't know.
But I was talking about how Mick Foley is probably my favourite extreme wrestler.
Yeah, he's got to be up there for everyone. I feel like you can't like extreme without liking Mick Foley.
But I was talking about how like current day stuff.
Yeah.
You've got your Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah.
I think he can have a bad match. Gunther is very hard for him to have a bad match.
I didn't even mention Dragunov, yeah.
Carmelo Hayes at the minute.
Great, yeah, he's cooking at the minute. At the point of recording, I'll say that, he just lost to Sami Zayn for the US title. I'd like to clarify, so I'm a bit miffed off about that.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yes, Carmelo Hayes has been cooking this year, yes.
But like, when it comes to people, it's kind of personal preferences like the next one.
Yeah.
But especially in this one, there is overhyped and overrated.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that a little bit later on, because there's a few people we think are overrated.
Oh, there's many.
Yeah. So,
okay.
When it comes to like coming away from styles a little bit, now that I've kind of ranted on a little bit, I've kind of took over for a little bit.
You did very well.
Thank you.
I don't think I'd be able to fill the time like that.
Yeah. When it comes to like, obviously I talked about like John Cena, Mick Foley, Seth Rollins, like you.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to all-time favorite wrestlers.
Yes.
And that where.
Yeah.
Can you just name a few of your all-time favorite wrestlers?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And maybe why?
My top two, which I feel like makes sense for like my time period more than anything, is Seth and Roman.
Yeah. Okay.
Obviously Roman gets up there with his recent work because his recent work's just so good.
Yeah.
Recent. I say like 2020 to 2024.
Yeah.
So his reign, because obviously outside of his reign, he's actually just not been around enough.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, like him and Seth Rollins are like above everyone else just because those guys like have carried the company at the time I've watched.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I very much like Dolph Ziggler, Miz, Yeah. Like Cody's making his way up there because I think Cody's great. I think Cody's an excellent babyface. I think he's an excellent babyface and the guy to carry the company because he you can just tell he's a nice guy from the stuff he does.
Yeah,
and that's the kind of guy you want. John Cena is obviously going to be up there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about women's wrestlers actually because I realize I'm just talking about guys here.
That's true. I'm a big advocate of women's wrestling as well.
So I feel like Bayley has always been like my top female.
So she's the horsewoman.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. I don't like Charlotte.
Yeah, same.
Becky's great, but I just wasn't on the Becky train.
Okay.
And then Sasha just pissed me off with all of her antics.
Yeah, fair
Sasha's probably the best in ring of the four.
I would say so.
But yeah, all of her her walking out of the company, even though she was like tag champ, she wasn't like a jobber in catering.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I mean, I always prefer Bayley.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm a bit later on in the train of Bayley. Like, I've always enjoyed Bayley, but he
didn't like the hugger gimmick.
Yeah, the hugger thing really put me on. I have a real problem with really, really happy-go-lucky baby faces.
I can understand that too.
So, like, Bayley's a good example of that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of somebody like others.
There is other examples. I can't think of them. I mean, doesn't like Rey Mysterio? He's like the ultimate babyface, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's seen as a babyface by everybody.
Yeah, true.
And you hate Rey Mysterio as well.
I hate Rey Mysterio.
But I'm trying to think like happy-go-lucky babyfaces, like the ones that just like smile all the time. Raquel Rodriguez when she first
used to be like that, yeah,
was intolerable.
And that's confusing because she was a really good heel on NXT.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's a really good heel now.
Yeah,
and it's like why?
It doesn't.
Why have they done that? Yeah.
But there's only one exception I have to that rule. And it's Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, he really likes Willow. Well, I don't think you did originally.
Happy-go-lucky,
but then
babyface.
Yeah.
But then you see her in like street fights and stuff, and she can be amazing in the ring.
Yeah.
And also, it's just a case of like I think it's not. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because she's fantastic in the ring.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like not as much as a cynical guy towards people being all positive, like I was when Bayley was around.
Yeah. Yeah, some people are like their attitude is happy-go-lucky, but in the ring they're like a little bit more violent.
Yeah,
like that's kind of what Cody is. I feel like in the ring he pulls the trigger, but outside of the ring he's like the biggest babyface around.
But then people that are someone who can't pull the trigger until recently.
Yeah,
Sami Zayn is a big talk. He was like the main point of one of our first podcasts. Why have you brought him up now? It's a case of it's just someone that everyone loves.
Yeah,
and we can't stand.
No, because. I mean, he's been getting a little bit more hate recently.
True.
People are not a fan of his title win just now.
That's because they prefer Carmelo.
Yeah.
But it's kind of the case of like everyone sees him as a world champion.
Yeah,
like he should be a world champion. He's the Daniel Bryan of this generation.
He's just not though, is he?
And I'll be fair to him. He is a good wrestler. He really is.
He is, yeah.
But when he is getting involved in everything,
so he kind of has that like happy face thing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Of like, I mean, getting involved in. We had this joke. He had a time where he was just getting involved in everyone's business. He had no right to be there.
The stuff he's doing with Cody.
Oh he approaches him backstage. The water bottles get scared because they're about to get chucked off, but he doesn't. Yeah, he has no reason to be there.
And then it's like, oh, good, he's saying the stuff we should, and then he'll get annoyed at himself and apologise.
Oh no!
Like,
when he apologises, please stop. No. It's like when Seth first turned and he joined the Vision, and Sammy's like, stop, this isn't you.
It's like
shut up, man. God, shut up, man.
If anything involves Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, he's there.
He's there, yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt, he will be involved in some way.
Yeah. We can talk about him on the overhyped. But yeah, well, I was talking about Bayley. How do we get from Bayley to Sami Zayn?
Sorry, that's not my fault.
No, it's fine.
But So for me, I was very much on the Becky train.
Yeah.
In 2019,
that's understandable. Hottest thing in wrestling in 2019.
Yeah, going from SummerSlam to WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I was absolutely all for Becky. I was very disappointed with her not being involved in Survivor Series.
Yeah,
and then the match that followed was not great between her, Ronda and Charlotte. So it was even more annoying.
True, yeah.
That ended up being the case.
Yeah.
Then I kind of went off Becky. The big time stuff really put me off.
A weird gimmick.
Yeah, I mean, I understood why they were doing it because like if she arguably at the time her and Charlotte were the two biggest.
Yeah.
And Sasha was like, she wasn't walked out gone, but she was gone due to hiatus. When she changed her hair from pink to blue.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
she spent like many months dyeing her hair.
That's right. Yeah, it took a long process for her apparently.
So then, when Sasha came back, I was fine. I enjoyed the I'm glad she went back to heel.
Yeah.
with the blue hair and whatever.
Yeah, she's much better heel.
Feud with Bianca.
Yeah.
And
as Corey Graves kept trying to tell us.
Yeah, that's so funny. And then, when Bayley turned heel.
Yeah.
Again, very typically of me.
Yeah.
I'm very someone to side with a heel.
I'm just different. I like the heels, guys.
I like
the faces.
Yeah, so when Bayley turned heel, and then she pretty much was, for me, I know some people are like, the face of the pandemic was Roman Reigns. The face of the pandemic was Asuka.
Yeah.
The face of the pandemic was Bayley and Sasha Banks.
Those
two together every week.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
Picking on Michael Cole.
Yeah. It was fantastic to watch. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. So, Drew McIntyre was seen as one of the
that's true.
Of the
That's true. Yeah.
But no, I always said it was Bayley, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like. Actually, sorry.
I'm just saying it set her up quite nicely to then go into Damage Control.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then when she introduced who is the best women's wrestler on the roster currently.
Yeah.
For me, she can do absolutely no wrong.
Yeah.
Io Sky.
Yeah, I would go along with that. Yeah. There is such a plethora of women now that are such great wrestlers, as opposed to like sort of when the Force went around, where it felt like there was only them and maybe Asuka.
Yeah.
Now it's like I'm not as emotionally attached to the ones now because they feel like they've just arrived.
Yeah. Okay.
So that none of them. I'm not saying any of them are favorites, but I like lots of them.
Absolutely,
shout outs to Tiffany Stratton.
Yep.
Stephanie Vaquer.
Absolutely.
Rhea Ripley.
Yep.
Bianca Belair.
Yep.
Even Raquel. We love Raquel. Love Lyra. That's a massive one. Absolutely love Lyra Valkyria.
I mean, people don't understand what we have in Lyra Valkyria. They really
she is so good.
Like, we say it often on the podcast. I say it often on my channel.
Yeah.
Lyra Valkyria in ring is the second best women's wrestler on the roster.
I agree.
Behind Io Sky.
I definitely agree. Yeah.
And then, to know what we're coming up in Sol Rucker.
Yeah, great.
Who's only going to improve when she comes up to me.
Unbelievable, right?
And the thought of Io versus Sol just...
Yeah. Well, we got baited out because someone made a fake graphic one time, which was Io versus Lyra in an Iron Woman match on Raw.
Yes.
And it looked real. And that's like an absolute dream. I don't even like Iron Man.
That's the thing. We hate Iron Man.
Yeah.
Or Iron Woman, or whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
It's why, like, the Sasha and Bayley Iron Woman match doesn't resonate with me like it does everybody else.
Yeah.
It's because I can't deal with
I don't like
the hour, the half an hour. Yeah. Knowing how long a match is going to be is really difficult.
Yeah.
But, just that, when that came out, it was like, these two are going to cook.
Yeah, and then it wasn't real.
And it wasn't real.
Unbelievable.
I think, Io.
Yeah.
Lyra. Again, great stuff.
But yeah, Bayley always been number one female wrestler for me.
That's fair.
And then I want to shout, we might as well do all three divisions, tag teams.
I mean,
they're not as well booked in WWE, but there's only one. It's the Usos for me.
Yeah,
it has to be the Usos.
This is the thing of like, because like when it comes to like the best tag teams in the world currently, you obviously got the Usos.
Yep.
The New Day are still put in that conversation.
They're still around. I don't know.
The Young Bucks.
Yeah.
The Lucha Bros.
Yeah.
And I would probably say that the Briscoes get put in even though they're not a team anymore because of things. But for me, the Usos are the best tag team of all time.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
And there's I'm gonna say, and then because I know, like, I think you have the matches round off better than I do.
Yeah.
It's the people that go, the Usos can't go in the ring.
Oh, it's so annoying. I'll go back. We'll start in, I think it's 2014. The Usos and the Wyatt family had a 2 out of 3 falls match. And that is a
Battleground, I believe it was.
Yeah, it is. Really, really good match for the copper coin belts.
To get a good match out of Rowan and Harper as a team. It's quite difficult because they're so character based that people forget what they're like in ring.
Yeah, I agree. Usos vs Profits and Money in the Bank 2022 is an absolute all-time tag match.
I think it's like almost locked into our brains. How we watched that.
Yeah. Slow, kind of like taking a while to get going.
But once they got there,
it is so good. It is the best match on that card by a country mile. I don't think I've watched
that match since because I don't want to ruin the feeling that I got when I watched it the first time.
It is the best match on the card by an absolute country mile. It's not even close.
And it's a shame they couldn't replicate it at SummerSlam, but I kind of blame Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah. That was a weird one.
Yeah.
And then for other fans, not for us, but you can look at Usos as Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I mean, it's a WrestleMania main event.
Yeah.
Enough.
Well, people watch that, like, people do hype that up a lot, but there's a few matches on 39 which people love, yet didn't connect with us.
Yeah, I agree. And we're saying didn't connect. They're still great matches for us. We just don't think they're 5-star classics like some people give them. Yeah. I'm giving them a 4.5 or 4.75. I'm doing the Dave Meltzer.
Yeah.
Even just Usos vs New Day in Hell in a Cell is a great Hell in a Cell match.
So much, yeah.
So they can go in the ring. They go in the ring better as a tag team, definitely, 100%, 100%. But
you don't just hold tag gold for like longer than anyone by a country mile by accident.
They've had 9 reigns together.
Yeah,
Jey Uso's had an extra one with Cody Rhodes, but you don't get 9 tag title runs over 1,000 days as a tag team champion. I'm pretty sure they have that.
And get it to main event WrestleMania. Yeah. I know you've already said.
Yeah, and it can't all be on storyline. No. Because you could be the best character in the world, but if you wrestle like Ivy Nile or Natalya, you're not getting in the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly.
So
those. I mean, the Profits again are great examples of a great tag team.
Yeah, they're like a new favorite. Profits,
and again,
definitely.
Like we're in the boat of everybody else. We don't know why they're just not being used. No. Just let them wrestle, and they'll show you why they should be used.
Yeah, and even wrestling's great. They also have charisma.
Yeah,
Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins are full of charisma. I don't get it. It makes no sense. Well, I'm sorry, we don't have plans for them, but you have plans for Damian Priest and R-Truth.
Yeah,
I mean, it's an interesting one.
That's such a 2 months ago thing to say.
I love Priest.
Oh, massive fan of
but
Priest.
He should not be in the tag division with R-Truth.
No. He should be in the mid-card.
Well, I'm hoping. Actually, you said that's such a 2 months ago thing. I hope it's such a 2 months ago thing. If that's still happening,
that's
in 2 months' time, that's an issue.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So, kind of going away from, because I said you kind of covered everything. I know we're not really talking about AEW, but we're so...
Yeah, just like locked in WWE, aren't we?
Yeah, it's kind of just when we do stuff together, it tends to be... If I were to be sat here on my own, I'd be able to pull off both.
Yeah.
Do you have preferred AEW wrestlers?
I mean, Will Ospreay, obviously.
Oh, of course. And not just because we're British.
No, not just because we're British.
And we can prove this because we hate Ridge Holland.
Yeah.
And he's from where we're from.
Yeah, he's actually the closest wrestler to us, or maybe Leon Slater, one of those two.
Yeah.
I much prefer Leon Slater, I can tell you that for a fact. But it's not even, because I'm not like the biggest fan of even like Will Ospreay's type of matches. Like the really sort of, it feels really like, what do they say? Rehearsed. And it's his whole brand as a whole.
Yeah.
I like. And they make a big deal out of him on AEW. I mean, he did that entrance at Forbidden Door last year with Alex Windsor in the video. That was like so cool.
Yeah.
Who else do I like? Swerve. Like Swerve's my favorite. Actually, Swerve's probably my favorite wrestler in AEW, to be fair. Yeah. I really like Swerve. His finisher, House Call is so cool, and it's also a finisher I can actually do because there isn't many I can do. I'm very weak, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, Swerve's probably my top guy.
I know AEW's women's division isn't massively prevalent. Do you have preferred women's wrestlers?
Yeah, like I think Chris Statlander probably.
Yeah, fair. I love a good Chris Statlander.
I like Chris Statlander. One of my dream matches is Chris Statlander versus Raquel. I feel like they're kind of like they are the versions of each other.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a sick match.
A very good match, to be fair. I mean, I kind of talked a little bit in the part where I just talked about Will Ospreay, MJF.
Reaffirm. Yeah.
MJF, yeah. Also, like, I also have like AEW preferences which are kind of lower down the card.
Yeah.
Which I can't think of right now. It's great.
MJF's our scumbag. I love calling him that.
Yeah.
He's my scumbag. Yeah, he's great.
But yeah, no, it's kind of thing. I'm kind of hoping, like I say, kind of outside of everywhere. I was I'm a big fan of Karrion Kross. Or Killer Kross now.
Oh, you haven't mentioned Jurassic Express.
Oh, I love Jurassic Express.
He loves Jurassic Express.
So the reason behind Jurassic Express is because of the tag division in AEW in 2021.
Yeah,
which was the Bucks, the Lucha Bros, Jurassic Express, and others.
Yeah.
FTR to a degree, but I'm not a massive. I kind of put FTR in the same box as I do like William Regal and all those lot.
And they were competing with RK Bro, AJ Styles and Omos.
Yeah.
It's not even a competition.
Yeah, so it's... But yeah, no, Jurassic Express are kind of the ones that got my love into tag team wrestling back again.
That's fair,
It slowly died away when they split them up.
Yeah.
But from that split up, we got Christian Cage.
Yeah.
I love Christian Cage.
He loves Christian Cage.
And the fact that he's now tagging with that piece of trash Copeland.
And they're going to go, hang on a minute, but he's mentioned how much he loves Edge in previous parts. That's really confusing.
Yeah, I really like Edge. I really despise Adam Copeland.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
It's no less the case. Okay, I haven't liked Edge since he returned in 2020.
Yeah, it's not been the same, has it?
Because it's just, I've got to have long matches. No, you're old.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. Like, how many matches he's had that are just so
They're
long
so
since he
overdone.
come back. His match with Randy Orton was like 45 minutes.
And they're just walking around the PC.
Yeah. His match with Roman at Money in the Bank was 33, I think,
Yeah,
and ended by like interference.
Yeah, Rollins cost him.
Yeah,
The feud with Rollins, I remember absolutely nothing about.
no, I'm sure it's great. Like the guys are in there, but I don't
both
remember it. Yeah,
The formation of the Judgment Day
yeah.
just felt really slow. I think it's because
Yeah.
I think back then I started liking them sarcastically, like you, like Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
And then the Dom turn happened. I marked after the Dom turn,
Yeah.
and I've been invested ever since.
I guess, you got to thank Edge for that at least.
Yeah,
You know, Judgment Day wouldn't have happened without
Copeland,
him.
like, the fact that he beat Christian, like, he didn't beat him straight away. They did the funny thing at World's End where he won the title straight back again, which I loved. And then he faced Malachi Black. That's when I really started having issues. Because he jumped off the cage.
Yep.
Clearly, you're going to know when you've broken your leg.
Yeah.
And they didn't decide, we'll
To
put
flip
the
the
title on Malachi because his leg's broken.
Yeah.
They went with a vacate and then gave it to somebody else.
Yeah, it's
which
pretty
annoyed
silly.
the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Also, you're 50. What are you jumping off a cage for?
That was pretty. Well, no, I think it's even just the way he jumped off it. Like it was just
he went leg first immediately.
Leg first. He didn't bend his knees. You're
nothing.
supposed to.
He did it
You're supposed to bend your
awfully.
knees. Yeah, it was bad.
And then he came back and feuded with Moxley
Yeah.
in what was an absolutely awful feud.
Yeah, and they had a really.
He
long
actually tried
match
to
as
murder Moxley. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Because he
know that.
introduced the weapon into the ring, which impaled John Moxley.
What's it called?
Spike.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I knew it was on the dot name.
And then and then he gets Christian to turn face again, which is so sad because the father,
Yeah.
Christian's father gimmick was gold.
Yeah. True.
He main evented a pay-per-view with the TNT title.
Yeah.
And we're going to put it...
It's funny. We're going to have Edge and Christian as the AEW Tag Team Champions at some point.
Yeah.
The Hardys are the TNA Tag Champs. They have been for bloody ages now. All we need is the Dudleys to become WWE Tag Team Champs, and we're back where we were in 1999 or 2000, 2001, all that run. Yeah.
But, yeah, massive fan of Christian Cage.
Yeah.
Hate Adam Copeland.
It's understandable for sure. Yeah.
So
I don't think any AEW tag teams have sort of got into like my inner circle of favorites.
I mean, you like Penta and Ray Phoenix, but you only know them as like singles guys.
Yeah, I've seen the All Out Steel Cage match and stuff.
Yeah.
I like the Young Bucks as wrestlers, but I don't like their characters.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which I think everyone
a lot
does,
of people
in a way.
like that, yeah.
So
yeah, that makes sense. So when it comes to wrestling in general,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure like how I would put this.
Okay.
I just put it on anyway.
Sure.
Pet peeves.
There's many. I'm gonna.
Actually, no. I've thought of a few.
I'm gonna struggle to think of some. If you've got some,
I have one.
I mean, there's plenty of match types that are pet peeves, but please.
Can I? This is the big one. This is our biggest one.
Okay.
If there is a multi-team tag team match, and there is two people starting in the ring,
Yeah.
No.
One member from every
each team starts in the ring.
Yeah.
So if it's a fatal 4-way tag match, 4 people start in the ring.
Yeah, I agree.
Not 2 people. That doesn't make any bloody sense.
I agree. In fairness, multi-tag team matches should just be Tornado.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, that's it. Either do it that way or have it be 4.
I've always said that if I ever ran a wrestling company, I'd just make every tag match a Tornado match. I know that the whole point of tagging is tagging in and out.
Yeah.
But it's such a formality, and they never hold those laws ever.
No.
Every match breaks down.
Yep.
So just make every match a Tornado match.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would say. There's plenty of match types, like any of the sort of like House of Horrors or like Swamp Fight or like
cinematic matches when it isn't the pandemic.
Yeah, they don't really work.
No.
They've got fans in the arena that paid to see the show and
Yeah.
they're paying to watch the video on the screen.
Yeah.
Doesn't really work.
That's fair.
A ultimate submission match.
Yeah.
That made Leo cough. The ultimate submission suggestion. I don't like that. I don't really like Iron Man matches.
2 out of 3 falls is very hit and miss. You've got to do it right.
It can be good, but yes, it's hit and miss.
There's only a few 2 out of 3 falls
Yep.
match I can get on board with.
Yeah.
The biggest one being Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole.
Great match.
Takeover New York.
Great match, yes.
There's another one, like, because the difference is 3 stages of hell, 2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah.
3 Stages of Hell, I have no issues with.
That's great.
Because it's just 3 separate matches.
Yeah.
And they're different matches.
Yep.
Whereas 2 out of 3 Falls is the same match over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I know there's another 2 out of 3 Falls. Yeah. Darby Allin and Christian Cage from Wrestle Dream.
Yes, right, yeah. Okay.
That was a very good one.
Yeah.
Strap matches. When you have to hit all 4 corners.
He absolutely despises that. So do I.
It's so
silly.
It
is silly. What was silly is the last strap match I remember. It probably wasn't the last one. The last one I remember was Punk and McIntyre.
Yeah.
And Punk hit a GTS and then hit a corner and then hit a GTS and hit a corner and did that 4 times. It was so silly.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the thing. Like, when it comes to strap matches, there's only one good strap match, in my opinion. Okay. And it's Bryan Danielson and Ricky Starks.
Yeah, you talk about
All Out.
Yeah, that's
and do you know why that is?
Why?
Because it's pinfall or submission.
It
isn't.
This 4 corners thing makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
No, I know a pet peeve actually. I think you'll agree with this one as well. Is where a match is less brutal than the story requires it to be.
Okay. Oh, so I have a great example for that.
So. I would have said that Jimmy versus Jay at WrestleMania should have had the storyline. This has been building for like.
I called for a stipulation in that match, which would have made the perfect sense.
It was so perfectly written. It was your idea, so I'll let you say it.
So because they were in Philadelphia.
Yes.
Or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, whatever. Yep. Which is the city of brotherly love.
Yeah.
You call it the city of brotherly love street fight.
Yeah, exactly.
And just have them go out there and kill each other.
Yeah, this had been building like 9-10 months by this point.
Yeah, it was SummerSlam to WrestleMania.
And it was a regular match. It had to have a stipulation.
It was a super kick marathon.
Yeah. Some matches are just like, that was really tame for the rivalry, should have been. I think you're going to mention an AEW one.
Adam Cole and Chris Jericho from Double or Nothing was unsanctioned. Yeah. It was so intense.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho set up Adam Cole for Britt Baker to be beaten up.
Yeah.
By women. It was by the Outcasts.
It was women who did it, not men.
Right. But you had someone's wife or girlfriend set up to had the piss beat out of them.
Indeed.
You are then killing each other on pay-per-view.
You'd hope.
And I don't think there was even blood.
Yeah.
It was like, what the hell? It was probably the match I was one of the most hyped in.
Yep.
You're going into.
Yeah.
And it was rubbish.
Yeah.
And especially with Adam Cole and Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
If you're not going to go down the absolute brutal side of it, then just have them have a 5-star classic, but don't have the story of my girlfriend got beaten up because of you.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
It's very simple.
To stay in WrestleMania 40, almost, I feel like the tag match that main evented night 1. The tag match that main evented night 1. They had the great build between mainly The Rock and Cody and Seth and Roman in that as well. I feel like even that could have been more brutal because The Rock bloodied Cody like crazy in the build to that match, and to have there be no real crazy spots at all. Then again, it might just be Dwayne. I don't know how Dwayne feels about doing crazy spots. I just feel like it would have been an even better photo, an even better story if Cody maybe was left bleeding in that match. He's sat on the mat sad anyway. What if he's bleeding sad? He's just been beaten the piss out of by The Rock and Roman, and then it sort of builds into that story more. So I'd say for the build that Rock and Cody had, which was like utter animosity, I feel like maybe even that match could have had something more brutal happen in it.
Yeah, they just wrestled around.
That's right. There was a lot of crowd work. Maybe because maybe because 3 of the 4 members of the match had a match the next night and they didn't want to risk.
True, but then Plus it would have actually. Roman and Cody had more than enough time to recover. Seth was the issue.
Yeah, and Seth was injured by the next night anyway, so
he was absolutely buggered by that point.
Yeah.
I think this is more you than me.
Yeah.
And it's maybe because you've never experienced it.
Sure.
The hour-long matches on TV.
Yeah.
Or the ones that nearly go an hour, depending on time limits and stuff. It's more AEW based.
It is nearly always AEW, isn't it?
Where if you know something's going to go the hour, you find it hard to sit and watch that match.
So hard.
Yeah.
So hard.
So the first one I had with that was Hangman and Bryan Danielson from Winter Was Coming. Yeah. Where I'm like, what are we still going for? You guys are beating the crap out of each other and we're still going.
Yeah.
And I kind of have that appreciation because I've lived it.
Yeah.
Whereas you haven't, so I understand where your point of view. I was probably the same before that happened, and then it kind of happened again at some point. I think it was FTR and the Bang Bang Gang. went 58 minutes.
Really?
MJF and Ospreay went 59 minutes, 50 whatever
that's
seconds.
That's right. They had MJF on oxygen by the end of
it. Yeah, and he went easy done. He was on oxygen by the end.
Yeah.
But then I remember going into Revolution, MJF and Danielson going for the 60-man. I'm like, no.
It's a worry.
As soon as they announced it for an Iron Man, I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
Luckily, the match was okay.
Yeah.
But I'd never go back and rewatch it.
No, that's fair enough. I really do struggle. I think this is more of an actual just like real life reason, as my attention span is just terrible.
Yeah.
Like we made a joke today. I got into my car to drive us to a place and I started doom scrolling. I was in the driver's seat. I mean, I wasn't doing it while I was driving, just to clarify.
But we got the car, seatbelts on. I think I was sorting out music.
Yeah.
And he's there doom
I'm just doom scrolling. Yeah. So my attention span's terrible. So if I know I've got to watch something for an hour straight, like I never do. We recently watched hour-long wrestling matches.
It was literally the Hangman Danielson match and the
Ospreay
match.
I mean, I probably went on my phone like a lot during that. I don't know. I mean, I saw plenty. I saw enough, but I definitely went on my phone.
Neither of the match went through the tournament anyway. They both knocked out round one. But
they're not as good. There definitely is a going too long. Yeah. We all know that.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, Ewan was very concerned when Takeshita and Moxley put us no time limits.
Yeah.
Because he expected it to go very long. Luckily, it didn't. But it was the case of it went longer than the average time limit on a Continental match.
Yeah, that's right. But when they say no limits, I'm going, no.
Hour and a half. Hour and a half pure wrestling. There we go.
If you're going to do that, can we have it happen like Ambrose and Harper, where they come back after the 3 matches or something?
So to kind of round off this one, it's a little bit longer than the first episode, which is fine. I'm just saying.
It's manageable.
Overrated, underrated.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like we've talked a lot about some of the people that are going to be on here already.
Yeah.
I mean, just a few of your... We'll start with overrated. We'll get the negatives out of the way first, and then we'll get to the positives.
Okay, so we've already talked about him, so I'll give him a quick mention. Sami Zayn.
Overrated.
Is overrated.
100%.
Naomi. Definitely so overrated. Who else? Do you have any suggestions?
Rey Mysterio.
Oh, so overrated.
I cannot believe how someone who acts so much like a heel is so beloved by everybody.
Look at his actions. Look at the way he acts.
Look at it through our eyes, right?
Yeah.
When he's part of the LWO, this is the biggest example I have. Other than the fact that he never lost a match against Eddie Guerrero when he was still alive. In WWE. I know Eddie Guerrero beat him in WCW. In WWE, Eddie never beat Rey.
Yeah.
Right? And then we get to the LWO.
Yeah.
If Rey Mysterio is in the match with the LWO, we come out to Rey Mysterio's theme.
That's right, yeah.
It doesn't involve Rey Mysterio.
No.
Generic LWO theme will play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you're part of this group as well. Part of the group.
No, he's not.
You know, it's like
to add on to that point, there was a time where if the LWO got a tag match, it was him and Dragon Lee, whereas the actual tag team of the group, who are incredible wrestlers as well, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro.
One of them is so good. He's not even Latino, and he's in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't even know where those guys are. AAA, maybe.
Well, it's we have a AAA pay-per-view thing coming up.
Yeah.
Let's unlock the LWO. Go and get Rocky Wilde and Cruz del Toro.
That's right.
And then we'll put them back in the box.
Where are those guys? Every time I see those guys, I go, God, these guys are good.
Yeah.
These guys are good. But Rey Mysterio blocks them.
Yeah, pretty much. When he retires, the whole luchador landscape is going to change.
Yeah.
And not like for the worse. People go, oh no, the luchadors without Rey. No, it's going to change for the better.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Nikki Bella is overrated.
Yeah, a lot of people love Nikki Bella.
Yeah.
I think everyone...
She is so over with the female wrestling community.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, really so over with them.
I think that generation of women's wrestlers in general. So, Nikki, Brie, AJ, Saraya, or Paige.
Yeah. They can't hold a candle in ring to any of the new ones.
Like, really. I want Saraya to come back anyway, because I'm a big fan of Paige Saraya. But I want her to get in the ring with the Becky Lynch's, Bailey's, to see if she holds up the same way that...
She did feel different, like, kind of like better in ring than some of the others of her time, definitely.
I mean, the thing is, if she's bad, the people that love her will just go, well, remember she had an injured neck?
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm not having this prejudice against her. But no, out of all of them, Paige was always my preferred. And you've already said, just in the last episode, I believe, that AJ was a big
Yeah,
yeah. Favorite yours. Yeah. Whereas I was more on the Paige side of things.
That's fair.
Because I like metal music and she was a goth.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, I had a crush on Julia. I admit that. So
Rhea Ripley.
It's really just selfish reasons.
Yeah.
Who
like
else?
Overrated.
Like maybe you've just mentioned it. Maybe Rhea Ripley, slightly. I would say.
Like, I mean, it's not really. I'll let you have it, but I kind of don't agree with that. But
that's fair.
I think not to the point where I'm going to sit here and tell you that you need to go into a hole. And,
well, we're just not unreasonable people.
Yeah.
I think like in ring maybe isn't as good as people say.
Okay.
That's like and my way of backing that up is a lot of people were worried about her match with Jade Cargill. This will come out after that.
Yeah, we don't know what the result of that is.
So maybe the worries will just be nothing and the match will be great. Yeah. But people are worried about that because I don't know if Rhea can carry it like maybe some other people can.
That's fair. I want to throw a name out for Overrated.
Okay.
But I don't know whether this is booking alone.
Okay.
Finn Balor. Because
it's a tough one, isn't it?
Is craving that world title run. It's never going to come. Yeah. And believe me, it ain't coming.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I would maybe say Overrated because his fans rate him so highly. He's great in ring. I'm not sure if he's one of the top on the mic, though.
Not really. I mean, he's pretty bang average on the mic.
Yeah, I would have said. So I would say, I would agree. But yeah, not as many overrated as I thought. Like maybe like Kit Wilson for a smaller, like maybe like, you know, it is just his theme that's got him over.
Yeah, the Acclaimed when they were together was so overrated.
yeah, you don't like the Acclaimed.
I didn't like the Acclaimed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, well, if you don't think of it, we'll go to underrated.
Oh, there's so many.
What you said that about overrated.
I know, but I actually think there's more. Like, because a lot of it's like recency, so I'm going to say recently, Jey Uso is underrated because of how much people hate him.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, all the Usos as general.
That's fair.
I'd say recently because of some of the hate. Sorry, can I say one more?
Yeah, go for it.
Recently because of the hate, Seth Rollins is underrated, which is crazy.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with like actually underrated.
That's fair.
Seth Rollins isn't overrated.
No,
he just isn't. But
no.
Lyra Bailey.
Yes. Oh my god. Yes.
Oh, so underrated.
So underrated.
And Roxanne Perez.
Yep, very underrated. Yep. Like Carmelo Hayes, I guess would say is underrated.
Degree,
Who else is underrated?
For me in AEW, there's a quick one. Julia Hart, I think, is so overshadowed. Oh my god, so overshadowed by Tekla.
Yeah,
that people have forgotten how good Julia is.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, in my opinion, anyway. And Sky Blue in extreme matches will show up for you. If you
I would have said, in terms of booking, like Jamie Hayter's unlucky not to have another AEW Women's title run.
No, very true.
I would say Jamie Hayter's very good. I had another one. I've just lost it because I was thinking of Jamie Hayter.
Megan Bain should be way higher up the card than she actually is.
Yeah, definitely.
In my opinion.
Oh god, I actually just had one.
I mean, very much personal preference. I know some people definitely won't agree. I think during her WWE run, Shotzi was underrated in my opinion.
It's not outrageous to say. Maybe even... Oh, God.
Sorry, and on the main roster, kind of a connection to Shotzi in a way, Ember Moon.
Ember Moon, definitely, yeah.
In WWE, Ember Moon. In AEW, it's kind of fine because she's had this generational run as women's champion in Ring of Honor. Yeah. But in WWE, Ember Moon was never used to the point where she really should have been.
Yeah.
Especially when it came to Evolution. Like that Battle Royal that Nia won.
Yeah.
Ember Moon should have 100% won that one.
Yeah, that's fair. Nia Jax is one for overrated, actually.
As far as placement on the card,
yeah, placement on the card, yeah, that's true. Oh my god, I just had another one, and I was talking about Nia Jax. I've just completed my train of thought is just
again main roster over NXT. Johnny Gargano,
yeah,
he can go and will put on fantastic matches and will make a great mid card champion.
Yeah, I agree.
But they're looking with Ciampa again, which is fine. But if you look at the feud they had in NXT, they should never look at each other again.
Yeah, Solo. For underrated.
Yeah.
Damian Priest, I guess, is technically underrated because people really hate on Damian Priest. I think he's great.
Yeah, true.
So those two guys are definitely in the underrated category for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Julia right now because she's just been booked so badly, but Julia in ring is really good. In NXT,
just based on the fact that you really have someone who's set up well for success,
and
yet they always kind of only get to a certain degree. Jada Parker. I feel like she is fantastic on the mic.
Yeah.
She'll make a great women's champion, but she only gets so close and then they stop her push again. It's really quite annoying.
No, I agree. There's quite a lot of people in NXT that probably should have held the big belts by now. Yeah. In a way. Yeah.
No, I
like Sol Rucker. Like, I'm not saying she's underrated. Everyone knows how good Sol Rucker is, but
she
like
she's going to be one of the ones that's never going to win it.
She definitely should have held the NXT Women's title by now.
Yeah. And Ewan isn't a fan of JC Jane, so it's especially
overrated. I have so many picks, and I just completely lost
El
them.
Grande Americano.
Underrated. Yes.
Ray Phoenix.
So underrated, yeah.
So underrated. Just have him wrestle. Just let him wrestle whenever. Just he's so good.
It's unbelievable. Like maybe Tamatonga even.
Yeah, I mean he's been impressive recently.
I think he's got good personality to him.
Yeah,
and good charisma.
I'd say until about 6 months ago, Tatum Paxley. Yeah, but she's really been like a hot commodity in AEW, so I can't really say that anymore.
Yeah. Street Profits underrated.
100%. Yeah.
Like with the way they've been booked.
Yeah.
So there's
many.
The only grief with it is like I know there's not enough places on the top of the card to accommodate all these people that we're saying should be up there. So I understand.
We're not being completely delusional like people on the internet. But
I understand people have to go up and down to allow other people.
True,
to come
but we just want to see like just a bit of success every so often for these people.
Yeah, there's just plenty of people I'd like to see with
or not lose so badly.
Yeah.
Bailey has tapped out twice.
Yeah.
In the past couple of months, as of time recording.
Lyra got pinned by Rhea when Ivy Nile was in the match.
That, if you don't know what we're talking about, because you might not from it, it was the Elimination Chamber.
Now, innit?
It's the Elimination Chamber qualifying match.
Yeah.
And it was Rhea, Ivy Nile, and Bailey.
Lyra,
sorry, Lyra. And Lyra just like was the third wheel.
Yeah.
And Ivy was in the match, and Ivy actually had a really good performance.
Yeah, and I personally just don't like Ivy Nile on foot. Like, I'm sorry to say. When I saw Rhea pin Lyra and Lyra got like no offense in the match, that was pretty annoying.
I don't know how well this is going to age as a choice for underrated.
In a way, I hope it ages badly.
Chad Gable.
Yeah.
So this might age badly depending on what happens with El Grande Americano between now and when this comes out.
I hope all these underrated picks age badly and they're not underrated in the future because everyone knows how good they are.
I mean like age badly in the case of like Chad comes back.
Yeah, I'm really kind of surprised we haven't seen him back yet because it's not like he wasn't around when El Grande was around.
Yeah,
like he was still a thing.
I know it's kind of weird. But then they might maybe want the El Grande universe to carry on by itself.
Yeah. Has that match been made official for Mania yet?
Nope.
But it will be. Tonight on Raw, probably tonight.
As of we are recording this on the 30th of March.
Yeah, it's MSG. It feels like a big Raw. MSG Raw, always feels big.
Yeah, definitely. So those are some of kind of our preferred types. The next one's going to be personal preferences. So we're going to go into like some of our favourite things all around the board.
Yep.
Or like at least more than we have done in this one. Because we talked about underrated, overrated, stuff like that. But this next one goes into like proper specific stuff for us personally.
Yeah.
So it's like less of a discussion and more of just talking about what we like about stuff, pretty much.
Very true.
So I hope you enjoyed this second episode of the Origins of the Slamboree.
Yep.
Do comment below your underrated, overrated, your pet peeves of wrestling. I'm interested to see what other people's are.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely would like. I'll be reading them comments.
Absolutely. And do check out the other parts of the series. I was thinking it's because we're pre-recording these. I don't know what order they'll be coming out in, but we have the Slamboree showdowns where we're playing games and all that. We're doing guess the brackets. We're doing guess the pay-per-views based on the matches. We'll be doing a Who Am I of wrestlers. So we'll be guessing who wrestlers are based on achievements.
Yeah, that's right.
And me and my friend Ellie are doing the outside perspective, talking about wrestling documentaries with a full-blown wrestling fan in myself and a non-wrestling fan in her.
The content is undeniable.
Yeah, so we're putting out more content now that Ewan's away than we were doing when Ewan's actually here, which is kind of weird. But,
we're locking in.
Yeah, we don't want to let you guys down.
Yeah, that's right.
But it might be something we do more often, so then it doesn't look like we're going weeks and weeks without content. But, yes. But yes, thank you very much for listening in.
Yes. Enjoy your time on Earth.
I suppose we'll see you in the next one, but we're not really seeing each other, are we?